everybody. It's Martina, Bilek, and welcome to the Guide to Light show. I'm so happy you're joining us today, and thank you to A1F, Psychic Radio, and Moonstruck TV. So this week I thought we might do something a little bit different. I'm going to talk a little bit about clairaudience, as some of my mentee students are doing clairaudience this week. So clairaudience is all about clear hearing. It's being able to hear outside of our normal phase of perception, okay? So with clairaudience, and I'm actually fixing my earphones now, how fun is that? With clairaudience, sometimes you'll hear it internally inside your head, or sometimes it will sound externally just outside your head, almost like you're physically hearing something. So when you train this beautiful gift, sometimes you can hear it quite loudly and it sounds like it's outside your head. But when you are starting, clairaudience will sometimes just will sound inside your head. Some signs of clairaudience is ringing or tonal sensations within the ear, and they'll usually happen from one ear to the other, and they'll happen at different times, usually when it's quiet. Often people refer to these as downloads, or that you are receiving messages from spirit. If it does persist, please see your doctor. However, other signs of clairaudience or clairaudience kicking in is when you're waking up with music on your mind. You will have a song going on and on in your head. If you start Googling that song, have a look at the lyrics, because there's a reason why that's happening. Often it is a message from spirit, but I also like to think that it's also our higher self giving us messages as well. So have a look into it. Some more signs of clairaudience, or if you are a clairaudient, is that you'll remember things through how it sounds. So for example, if it's a person in particular, you'll remember their laugh or their voice is very deep. When you go somewhere new, like walk into a room, the first thing you will notice is sounds, like if there's a humming from a refrigerator, or the sounds of people talking, or anything that's going on. So there's some signs of clairaudience. It is a very easy gift to train. This is what I love about clairaudience, because we are listening all the time. With our eyes, we can close them and shut them off. Our ears, we literally have to really plug them up. So that's one thing. I often like to sit down quietly and just listen to things around me. So things that are very close. And then I will spread that out further and further, like a spiral, till I can hear into the street, and then I'll bring it back. And by doing this for a few minutes a day, it can really train that clairaudience, and then switching from ear to ear. So let's get into some readings. I thought I might do some readings on blockages and why these blockages are happening and how to get through them. So to break it up and make it easier, I'm going to do each element of the zodiac sign. So earth, air, fire, and water. Okay, so let's start off. So we'll start off with earth, only because that's me, because I'm a Taurian. And we'll do Virgo and Capricorn. So earth signs. And I'll pull an oracle card as well. So earth signs. Let's have a look at the blockages coming up this week and why they're happening and how to get through them. Okay, so we've got 10 of Wands reversed, we've got the Chariot upright, and then we have got the King reversed, King of Cups. Okay, so looking into this, so for blockages, the 10 of Wands reversed is showing that they're getting to the point where you're going to be very, very overwhelmed. And maybe it's that impending feeling of being overwhelmed coming up that is starting to really block you from actually pursuing and for pushing forward. Often when we know that the work's going to get harder, sometimes we'll really try and pull back. And I know earth signs are notorious for it, but it's just the last big push coming up. The reason why, and this is what I just said before, we've got the Chariot, lots of things to do, lots of things to control, so many reins to hold on to. So it's time to really pull that in and to get that control, okay? Don't let the fear of hard work hold you back from pushing through and getting to your goal, okay? So now, how to get through it. We've got the King of Cups reversed, which is telling me, stop telling everybody about your problems. Now I'm talking to myself here. Often we like to let everyone know how hard we're working or how much stuff we have to do. Keep it to yourself, put your head down and your butt up. Look what this guy's doing and start working like that, okay? That's the earth signs, and that's your advice for the week. I'll take that on as well. So next we have got our beautiful air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's have a look. Okay. Blockages. Oh my goodness, here we go again. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Wands upright for your blockages. Strength is Y. And we've got the Knight of Wands reversed, which is how we're going to get through it. Okay, so blockages, complete overwhelmment from working too hard. this is when you're at the end of doing something, and you might be absolutely exhausted. But I want you to know that there is a light in sight at the end of the tunnel. Okay, this hard work is for a really good reason. Now, what I want to tell you is the reason why this has happened is because you've had to use a lot of inner strength to get to this point. And actually, you might be feeling quite drained. This inner strength, I want you to know, is an eternal battery, and you can always have something left in the tank. So please keep going. So for you to get through it, we've got the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, so don't try and skip things or jump over things to finish quickly. Just keep going. Keep going. Remember, what you do in little things is what you do in big things in life. Okay, so don't try and do like a fast ending to something. I want you to take your time with it, like you've done already. I hope that resonates with you guys. Okay, so fire signs. Here we go. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So blockages, why, and how to get through it. Oh, okay. So we've got a big card here. So for blockages, we have the Emperor. Authority. Authority is the issue at this point in time. If you're having some troubles with authority, that's not unlike a fire sign to have. This is for you. Okay. The reason why that's happening with the Queen of Cups reversed, you need to be showing more kindness. You need to be showing more nurturing. You're probably being feeling that authority is stepping over you or stepping on your toes. I want you to retract, pull back, and bring that kindness back out, that nurturing nature that you do have back out. Use your fire for passion rather than pushing. Okay. Now, how to get through it? The Four of Pentacles. Security, feeling secure again. Okay. I want you to start realizing that you are secure and you are divinely supported. If you're feeling challenged by authority, it's because you're worried that you aren't your own authoritarian yourself. You need to have sovereignty over your own energy. I hope that one resonates. Okay, so let's go here. What have we got? We've got water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's have a look what's going on there. Okay, so we've got some swords here. Okay, so Five of Swords for blockages for our water signs. Okay, so here we've got the Five of Swords reversed. What this is telling me is that you haven't given yourself any rest. You have not given yourself any rest. You've been putting up with challenges for quite a bit, and you're not knowing when to pack up and go home. Okay, so maybe if you've been fighting the big fight, it's time just to put down your weapons and walk away and know that your mental health and your physical health is more important. Okay, the reason why this is happening, we've got the Six of Swords here. You need to start moving on from troubled waters. Sometimes because we're humans, we are so adaptable to pain, and that's mental pain as well as physical pain. It's time to move on, and knowing that time is a strength in itself. Here we have the Page of Cups on how to get through this. Okay, so the Page of Cups, looking at yourself, being kind to yourself and loving yourself. Being that youthful person again, not being that person who has to put up with everything to appear strong. Be like, I don't know, be carefree and be young again in your heart. And this will help you move on. Okay. When we put up those long fights with people, we often forget what we look like, what we're actually fighting about. And I find that happens a lot when people come to me for readings. They wonder why all these things have gotten out of control. But it's because they've been having this fight for so long, they've forgotten what it's all about. Okay. So all that energy is being dispersed and going into the ether and into nowhere. All right. So now let's have a look. I want to mention I'm going to be, sorry, completely forgot, at the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival, Wicked Festival in Brisbane in Australia, sorry, in Queensland, Australia. It starts tomorrow and it goes for the whole weekend. So hopefully if you can make it, you can come and look for me. I'll be at the Guide to Light stall, which will be really exciting. Come and chat to me about psychic and intuitive development because I could talk underwater about it. And yeah, it'll be absolutely wonderful. Come and download my app because we have a very special offer on the weekend. Now, I think I'm just kind of looking at time. Oh, no, I've got some time. So let's pull some oracle cards, okay? Oh, yeah, so it's going to be a wonderful festival. Mind, Body, Spirit Festival is absolutely huge. I think they're predicting over 14,500 people to go through. So hopefully I've got enough little goodie bags for everyone. I've packed heaps of crystals. So that's what I've been doing today is cleansing them, every individual crystal, because that's the kind of person I am. All right, so let's have a look at earth signs. What's our word for the week? Oh, music. Music. Find pleasure in music, earth signs. This could be meditation music. This could be just music that makes you feel happy, makes you feel loving, music that you love to listen with someone, or go and see some live music. This is going to be your key to happiness for the week. Okay. Air signs, your key to happiness for the week. Oh, I just got a chill then. Well, it's good. Oh, follow your dreams. What a beautiful message. Beautiful message for our air signs. Follow your dreams. Whatever's been in your heart of hearts, either say it or do it. Just go and do it. It feels good, do it. That's what I always say. So it'll end up good for me anyway. But follow your heart, follow your dreams. I always tell everyone that. Okay, so our beautiful fire signs. What is your word of the week? Where are you going to find your happiness? Oh, communication. I want you to open up these communication channels. If you've been ignoring text messages, stop doing it. It really upsets people. Send a message to your mum, to your dad, to your brother, to your sister, to an old friend. Open up those communication levels, okay? So communication is also being open to receiving communication too. Someone messages you, I want you to message them back, okay? That's very important. Okay, so we got our last one here. So our water signs. Our time is almost done. I'm going to set up at the festival this afternoon, so I'm pretty excited. Okay, let's have a look. Our water signs, nature. Get out there, get grounded, okay? So for our water signs, you forget to earth yourself, okay? Go to the beach, go in a pool, but please go and earth yourself. Get connected to nature. Hold a plant in your house. Go out there and get yourself some fresh flowers. But one way or the other, that's the way you're going to do it, okay? And I think that connecting to nature and grounding ourselves helps us make better decisions, keeps our head clear, and is wonderful for our mental health. Okay, so anyway, we're starting to finish up, and I had such a lovely time again today. But I hope that you'll join me next week. Please check out www.guidetolight.com.au and check out my beautiful app for psychic and intuitive development. It's for beginners, absolutely for beginners. But if you're better at doing it than a beginner, it'll be a wonderful way for you to practice. But I really hope that you go and have a look at that website, or join me on Facebook, add me on Facebook, and it's Martina Bilek, Psychic Mentor. Thank you so much for joining us today.